All right, 3, 2, 1, let's get it. Let's talk about your willingness to fail and why it matters more than just being so fixated on being right. One thing as I was driving to the gym this morning, the notion that just kept popping up in my head, and that's kind of my quiet time. When I'm on the way to the gym, I turn everything off. I think it's important that you have that alone time. And so that 15-minute ride to the gym, that's my alone time. And I just sit there and kind of riff on things. Like I said, it's kind of my morning meeting. And the thing that just kept bubbling up for me this morning is from Ray Dalio's book, Principles. It's the idea of being wrong on the way to being right. And being wrong on the way to being right is how I try to approach everything these days. See, when you're trying to prove that you're right, you shut down any chance of learning something new. You're rigid, you're defensive, you're opinionated, and you're just trying to protect your identity instead of identifying what are your blind spots? What areas do you need to learn? What areas are you just so adamant about defending versus gaining an understanding? But see, when you're wrong on the way to being right, dude, this is what keeps you open. This is what keeps you humble. And you're willing to look foolish in the short term so that way you can gain something far more valuable in the long term. See, it's an exchange of what it is. So all of my experience, I suspend that. I'm willing to look foolish only for a short time so I can adopt new skills and adapt it to my everyday experiences. And when I do that and I get proficient at that, then all of my experience gets snapped onto that. And now I've got a new set of skills. But the only way that that's going to happen is you have to be willing to be wrong on the way to being right. This is just how you get better. I mean, we could all get better. We all have areas of improvement. There's so many more benefits that you get on being wrong than always being right. Think about it. I mean, when you're willing to be wrong, this is how you sharpen your skills. This is how you learn new angles. This is how you improve your collaboration with others. Because you're open to their ideas. You're not just trying to shut them down and tell them how you know better. You pick up efficiencies that you didn't even know were missing. You find new ways and better ways of doing what you've always done. That's the biggest defense line, right? Well, we've always done it this way. This is the way I've always done it. It's just the way I am. And you're just crying out that you just want to continue to depreciate, that you want to continue to erode. And sometimes, man, when you're wrong on the way to being right, you're going to get these shelved experiences, I like to call it. And so it looks like today you can't even use those things, but you put them on the shelf. You do it. You put it on the shelf. You don't get all big-lipped about it. You put it on the shelf, and who knows, bro, a decade from now, you pull it off the shelf and you use, because you did it a decade before, now you can use it right then and there. And you're more adapted, and you can instantly adapt that to whatever environment that you're in. And everybody else is scrambling, trying to figure things out. You're like, got it. You snap it in and you go with it. This is what makes you undeniable in the marketplace, unshakable in the marketplace. Think about that. You want to be unshakable, unflappable? You have to be willing to be wrong on the way to being right. I mean, let's just stop the bus right there. Let me just ask you just a point-blank question. Are you trying to prove something, or are you trying to grow? Because, see, a lot of people just live by the I told you so principle. They do. And so they'll actually sabotage something just to prove a point. But that ain't growth, bro. That's nothing but ego. Here's the point I want to make. Don't be a guru. Be a Gomer. Don't be a guru. Be a Gomer. Those of you who are my age, you probably know Gomer Pyle. Those of you who don't know who Gomer Pyle is, look it up on YouTube. Gomer Pyle, I don't know what military branch he was in, but he was just this big, doofy, goofy, all shucks kind of guy. And, I mean, he wasn't trying to run around proving how smart he was. He'd be the first one to tell you, I don't know. That's what I want to be. I don't want to be a guru. A guru knows it all. A Gomer says, I don't know it all. He doesn't know everything, and he's open to learning. That's the guy I want to be. I want to be the Gomer. I don't want to be the guru, because this is how you and I can stay flexible in thought and adaptable in the long run and be relevant in the long run. That's another thing too, man, we don't talk enough about is being relevant. I think back to Coach George Raveling, and, you know, I don't know what he is, 87 years old, and he's had a very storied life. But one thing that he talks about, and I talked about this in like episode 326 back in the days, what was that, back in 2017? And I know the number because I just listened to it the other day, but he wants to be relevant. He works to be relevant, even at 87 years old. He said, I work to be relevant. And so he hangs out with people who are younger than him. He studies things that he knows nothing about. I mean, he's like, it's easy for me to just hang out with a bunch of other 80-year-olds, but what will I learn from that? All we're going to do is share war stories. All we're going to do is piss and moan about how, you know, the world is going to hell in a handbasket. He's like, I just want to stay relevant. So as the market changes, I want to change with it. See, he's a Gomer. Very smart man. He's a Gomer. He doesn't live by his accolades. He doesn't throw that he's a Hall of Famer in your face. He doesn't bring up in every conversation that he has Dr. Martin Luther King's notes from the I Have a Dream speech. He was actually working security as a young man behind Dr. Martin Luther King. And when Dr. King finished the I Have a Dream speech, he folded up the notes, and Coach Raveling was like, Dr. King, can I have that? Dr. King handed it to him. Didn't know it was going to be what it was going to be. I mean, he was just right place, right time. That's like a Forrest Gump kind of scenario. You're like, okay, that's what happens. But see, he's stayed a Gomer even in his 80s, man. That's the kind of guy I want to be. And, bro, this is a fight, man. This is a fight. You got to constantly, because the older you get, the more closed off you're going to try to be. Because you've done it your way for so long, but doing it your way has only gotten you to here. What about elsewhere? You can't think on this level and be just with this experience. And this has gotten you here, but everything's changing. So you're going to continue on a straight line, or even start actually straight line, but as things move, that line gets further and further and further away. And so you're going to continue to erode, not knowing, because you're so proud of what you know, and everything's changing. Everything is growing. Everything is moving up. Are you? It's a question you got to ask yourself. It takes a willingness, man. That's what growth takes. It takes a willingness to be wrong, a willingness to gain experience, a willingness to learn from someone who's younger or has less experience. Will you do you slap people in the face with, oh, you've been doing this 10 minutes. I've been doing this for 20 years. You don't know that? No, bro, I learn from anybody. I don't care. A brand new salesperson, bring it on. Somebody who's not even in sales, bring it on. You got to have that willingness. A willingness, bro, also, I don't think we talk enough about. A willingness to laugh at yourself. I mean, think about it. I mean, what you going to share a beer with somebody and laugh about if you're just always trying to be right? What about the times that you were wrong, but also how it played out in the long run? Because being wrong right now, it only looks wrong right now. But this is how you win. This is how you succeed, because you just boom, 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 reps, experience. Skill sets, efficiencies, collaborations, connections, and openness. We get it all wrong, man. Being wrong does not mean that you failed. It means that you're failing. And failing is a process. It's just how you get better. But also, and because you're willing to fail, it's how you get bold. This is how you get independent. This is how you earn your freedom. You want to be competitive in the marketplace? Be willing to be wrong on the way to being right. Stop trying to hit the money shot every single time. This is how you stay sharp. This is how you handle adversity. You embrace uncertainty. This is how you never settle again. This is how you beat complacency. Take it on. Take it on. Take it on. Don't be so proud of what you know. Okay, good. Congrats. Now what else? Don't ever settle on that. Got to check your mindset today. So I'll leave you with this. Are you doing things just because you've always done them this way? Are you trying to prove someone else wrong instead of gaining an understanding how to get better? Try something new. Be willing to be wrong on the way to being right. All right? I may be wrong, but I think this message is right on time. So where are you right now, man? Where do you find yourself? Do you find yourself, and it could be, if you find yourself a little stressed out, a little ready to just kind of go off on people, a little pissed off at work, this is what you want to ask yourself, man. You just want to, this is probably proof positive that you're just really proud of what you know, and you're not willing to grow. What you know, there is no grow in what you know. It's what you don't know. What else is there? It's why I'm a fan of random reading. Reading something new, fresh every day, 15 minutes. Listen to, grab a podcast that you've never even listened to before. Listen to it. Find, what's a book? Here's a cheat code for you. Find a book that you've been wanting to read. Maybe somebody gifted it to you. Look up their name in the podcast directory, podcast app. Look up their name in the podcast app. And, they're trying to sell the book. So listen to a few of those interviews. You'll get the meat of the book, and you don't even need to read the book. I love to read, but if you want kind of another way of adapting to new skills, and who knows, you may get what you need out of the book, or you may, based on their interviews, you may say, what I thought the title was about was how it was going to be relevant for me. Doesn't really work for me. Okay, good. You just saved yourself $29.99 or whatever the hell it is. All right, enough about that. With that, please make sure that you share the show with someone else. This is the only way that we grow the show. Dude, we are, let me shout out some new cities here. Madison, Alabama, Big Lake, Texas, Wexford, Pennsylvania. All my people there in France, in Canada, Sweden, United Kingdom, Mozambique. Yeah, we're there. This is here's what's beautiful. Total sidetrack, maybe should be another episode. But, here I am in Lake Charles, Louisiana, and the message is being sent out there to Mozambique from right here where I'm at. This is why, man, everybody's a badass at something. This is why you need to share your expertise. Just put it out there. It's not, you're not putting it out there to get famous or anything like that. It's just somebody could benefit from what you have to share, but they'll never benefit if you're not willing to just put it out there. And as you put it out there, when you teach something, this is one reason why I get on here. When you teach something, this is how, the more I teach it, the more I explain it, the deeper I learn it. It's actually a way of me learning. So I don't get on here to pronounce, I'm smart. No, here's what I read. Here's what stung my soul. Here's how I see it. How do you see it? I just deliver a message in the way I see it. I almost named the podcast The Way I See It. But it's just, and that's why you need to put something out there. And when I say put something out there, it could be just in your community. It could be just on your feed. It could be in the written word. It could be in a picture. It could be in a quote. It could be, a few lines of explanation, whatever. It could be in a video. It could be in a podcast. There's so many different mediums. But see, we don't do enough of that, because what we do is we look at someone else and we say, oh, well, I'm not like them. You're not supposed to be like them. They are who they are. You need to be who you need to be. All right? Enough about that. I get off my soapbox. Please, saying all that to say, be sure and share this show. We're getting out there, man. We're all over the world. Top 3% podcast in the world. And my quest, my goal, and you're going to help me get there, is to be the top 1% solo podcast in the world. Top 1%. I don't have to be number one, but I want to be the top 1%. Why? Because it's available. All right? Everything's available. All right. With that, let's get out of here. Keep it simple. Keep it moving. Never settle. Stay tough. Peace.